Morning panic patterns typically happen right at the open or near the open. It's when a stock has a really sharp sell off. So, maybe a stock's running in the pre market, or it might be looking to go at open, or sometimes it just might drop really hard at the open and panic, right? It'll panic buyers. The key, though, is to remember like everything's about support, resistance, and patterns. So, when you have those really sharp sell offs, many of times there'll be a bounce. So it might be a hard bounce, it might be consolidation. You watch for those patterns, and when you let the stock sell off and you watch it find a base, then you can get entries on those quick sell offs. Buy it low, right? It's all about buying low, selling high. You get entries in those, after when it consolidates, you can ride that stock many of times up after it gets that bounce. Many times it'll go back up to the high a day or even break the high a day. So that's why it's so important. Watch those sell-offs, watch the consolidation, watch reversal patterns, look for your entries, and then you use those support and resistance levels to determine when you're going to go and exit your position. So let me show you a couple different examples here. Just looking at AAL or American Airlines today, you'll see price kind of went up, had a quick little move. You'll see these are 5-minute candlesticks right up here. Here's a 5-minute chart. You'll see kind of 5, 10, 15 minutes, and it went up to like $13 right near that whole dollar amount. And what did it do? It sold off, right? Sold off really kind of hard here, really kind of quick, consistent drop. And then you'll see there was some of this consolidation here, right? Now, it's no coincidence right here, just kind of looking left, it's kind of got a bigger overall double bottom on a 5-day or a 5-minute intraday chart. So you'll see after it sells off, it starts getting some of that consolidation, forms that reversal, and then it has that nice move up, kind of a flag-ish pattern here, kind of bouncing off that 9 EMA. So if you missed the consolidation down here, you could have looked right back here as it retested support, kind of went up, back up, kind of went up, came back down. Now it's moving back up again. So that sharp panic, again, many times it's trying to shake traders out, scare them, and then the buyers will come in near support, right? Buy low, buy near support, and then you look to sell near resistance levels. So if you got in near this consolidation or kind of right down here as price is starting to break out, $12.50, if it runs back up to that high day again, $13, that's a 50-cent move on a $13 stock. Really nice. Let's take a look here at MU. You'll see another one, 5, 10, 15 minutes in. Boom, sharp sell-off right at that whole dollar amount, $55. What do you see over here? Kind of a double top, or you might want to even say a possible triple top. Double top, triple top failure. Price has a really sharp sell-off. Then you have this kind of reversal setup here. Again, trend lines, looking for reversal patterns, right? You'll see tweezer bottoms, right? Possible reversal setting up, getting in the break of the top of that tweezer bottoms. I don't know if I just said tweezer tops or bottoms. I meant to say bottoms. So tweezer bottoms, if I didn't say that, breaking on the break above those tweezer bottoms, go long here, candlestick close below here as your stop, and then you decide when you're going to look to exit, right? So, price right up here, 53.50 goes back up, 54.60, it's a $5 move. Any of these areas right here, when price moves up like that, and you can stay, right? Depending when you want to look to take your profits, price goes up, kind of forms the double top failure, comes back down. You can kind of draw your trend lines right over here and stay in your position, right? So, some people like to get out, take their profits, look for re-entries, whether you're kind of a scalper or short-term trader, or if you get a right entry as a stock sells off, you can stay in it longer if you have your trend lines drawn and stay in that position potentially longer. It's all, again, a matter whether you're kind of scalping, are you doing a kind of more of an intraday trade, are you looking for a position to go long term? The key is, again, with these morning panics, watch them sell off, look for reversals, be aware of the prices and patterns, look for your entry, get your entry, keep your risk small, ideally off smaller kind of candlesticks so you don't have that big a risk, and then determine when you're going to get out. I'll show you one more example here with SPY. Again, lots of volatility with SPY, futures, and you'll see these patterns shake out a lot. This is not a huge kind of drop, but you'll see kind of a little bit of consolidation. Boom, price drops, kind of forms that consolidation, and you'll see as price kind of falls, forms that reversal, and then price will go many times and break high a day or break pre-market highs. So you'll see, this one, we'll see what this one did. This one, it didn't go up. And actually, let me go back right here. Yeah, so it went up and broke pre-market high. So you'll see many times it'll kind of scare you. You'll see pre-market right high right over here. Kind of tricks people out over here. At the open, boom, it dumps, shakes out people, tries to scare them. And then you'll get the reversals, double bottom kind of here. So double bottom, cup and handle pattern. And then price goes up. And then it goes and it breaks pre-market highs. So that's why it's so important to learn patterns, right? All these patterns tell a very important story, but that morning pattern, panic pattern is really kind of trying to scare out people, scare them out, get them to panic, sell their position, or scare them from getting in so that those longs can come in, buy, dip buy, depending on how quick it is, whether you're getting that consolidation or catching it right off the bounce for a move back up. And many times price will go back up to either high a day or break pre-market highs and create new highs on the day.